Start period number 2 in this scoreless game between the Coyotes and the LA Kings. Game number 2 of the rookie tourney for the Coyotes this year, officially known as the rookie Faceoff. Coyotes will defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left in this second period. And it looks like they'll start the line of Landry, Maccelli, and Guenther again up front. And on defense, Provolnev and Cam Crotty. Quentin Byfield faces off against Landry for LA. Byfield, Madden, and Pinelli up front for the Kings. And Grans on defense along with Jordan Spence. Here's the drop of the puck, and the second period now is underway as the puck is nudged into the Kings zone. Played by Spence to the near side to Helge Grans. The big 6'3" defenseman, he'll send it in, but it's intercepted in the neutral zone by Maccelli. Had Guenther going to the net, but he couldn't find him with a pass. Now turned over to Landry. Landry trying to get around Grans, goes behind the net. Grans lays the body on him there. Puck cleared by Spence to the near boards. And a pinching Provolnev kept alive for the Coyotes to Landry in front. Quick shot right on by Maccelli, and a big save by Ingham. Great chance for the Coyotes in the opening seconds of this middle frame, and now the puck goes out to center.
Great shift here by Landry to start the second period. He was everywhere the puck was, and now they're going to shift it up a little bit, but he had a really good chance there to Maccelli.
Here come the Coyotes again, and Vitelli was going to the net. Had a poke checked off his stick by Grans. Coyotes with a jump in their step to begin this second period, creating turnovers and going hard in the King zone. Now Turcotte comes the other way, and he lifts one from the left circle that was deflected high over the glass and into the netting. Out of play.
Well, the Coyotes come out attacking here early in the second period, Heater, and for all the back and forth we saw in that first period, the score's obviously 0-0, so a pretty good defensive battle too, because like you said when we were going to the break, there really weren't any amazing chances for either team. Even with all the flow to the game, there wasn't really a lot of great scoring chances.
Really like the jump the Coyotes had and the way they attacked against Vegas on Friday, and now starting the second period, we're seeing some of that again as the Coyotes were all over the Kings in their zone in the opening half minute of this middle frame, as now the puck is in behind the Coyotes net. Cole Hults sends it up the right boards, or make that Ty Emberson. Emberson shoots it in behind the Kings goal, then goes for a change, and now it's cleared back to center. Jonas Moser will play it. And off the boards, Kolyachonok sends into the Kings zone. Cameron Saprika with it. He gets pressure. Sends the puck off the boards, and a Chromiak for the Kings. Up to Arthur Kaliyev. Kaliyev, the sharpshooting prospect for LA. An elite young goal scorer. 51 1 year in the OHL and 44 the next. Coyotes come back now on the neutral zone. Turnover. McCartney behind the net to the right boards. Played by Kolyachonok. And they loose puck played away, and now the Kings have a breakaway shot just wide as the big centerman Nikita Pavlychev had a chance. Maybe Vejmelka got a piece of it to send it into the corner, but a great opportunity for LA.
Yeah, Hults got spun around there. He managed to get back and at least disrupt the shot by Pavlychev, but also a pretty good save there by Vejmelka. That's one of the best scoring chances we've seen in this game so far.
Puck dumped into the Coyotes' end. Vejmelka behind the net to stop it. Cleared by Provolnev to the line. Held in by the Kings there. Sent to the near side. Grans comes to play it from the right point. Puck squirts free, however, and is taken by the Coyotes' Gabe Klassen. He'll get it to Provolnev on the right wing. Dalen Nuffler is rubbed out along the far boards. Puck goes into the Kings' near corner. Check along the near side by the Coyotes' Kuefler. Gets it back for Arizona to Klassen in the right corner. And then Keating tried to get a handle on the puck, but it's knocked away, and again the Kings will clear. Hustling line of Keating, Klassen, and Kuefler, all on amateur tryouts, trying to open some eyes. The Coyotes coaching staff and management. Puck turned over to the neutral zone. Kings come back. Quick shot from the left circle by Canonica, and that's wide. And the Coyotes now come back in transition. Landry leads a rush, but Arizona's called for the offside at the LA line. pace in this game, Luke, has certainly picked up in this second period.
It really has, and I thought it was pretty good in the first period, but in these first 3.5 minutes of the second period, it's really taken off, and we still haven't seen a ton of grade A scoring chances. LA probably had one there a couple minutes ago, and we've seen a couple shots miss the net, but we are seeing that pace pick up.
Kings have the puck off the face-off. Byfield, touch pass, right side to Madden. He centers one into the middle, intercepted by Maccelli. Back come the Coyotes. Maccelli to Landry on the right wing, into the middle to Guenther. The shot tipped away by the Kings as Jersey got a piece of it, slowing that shot attempt down. At the right point, a shot by Moser is broken up. LA comes back. Tyler Madden leads the rush. Right side to Pinelli, to the left wing for Byfield. That deflected up and into the corner. On the near board, swept to the line. Jersey for LA, shot toward the net. That's wide of the goal. And the Coyotes play the rebound. Guenther to Maccelli, up to Landry, into the shift for this trio as Landry is content to dump it in. And then he a little upset because he got hit by Saprika a little bit as he dumped that puck in.
I'm already to the point where I'm disappointed when Guenther passes if he has a shot. I think the pass was probably the right play back there, but him in the left face-off circle, if he has the puck, I just want him shooting.
Scored both of his goals from the left face-off circle on Friday night. First one, of course, was a rocket. Liam Kirk out of Vitelli in the Kings left corner. Back to Kirk. Kirk behind the net. Kirk goes to the right circle. Now spins into the corner. Kirk with a nice move. Shot blocked off the end boards. On the near boards, it's cleared on the backhand out by LA. Chromiak's got it. Coming to cut him off is Hults, and he takes Chromiak down. He goes sliding into the end boards. The puck comes to the near side. Played by the Kings' Turcotte, and then taken away nicely by Liam Kirk. Kirk coming back for the Coyotes. Drops it off to the trailing Cole Hults. Back for Kirk in front off the end of his stick. And a back-checking Turcotte plays the puck for the Kings and clears it out.
Still Liam Kirk's best shift of the night, though. I felt like we called his name a lot on Friday night when he was on that line.
Provolnev the shot from the top of the left circle, and the goaltender Jacob Ingham made the save and deflected it behind him out of play.
Kirk was on that line with Reese Vitelli the other night and Ben McCartney, who you were talking about earlier. And tonight, not like Kirk's been bad, but that last shift is really the first one we've seen him create some chances for the Coyotes.
Little line changes by head coach Jay Verity tonight. Vitelli and Kirk played with McCartney, as you said on Friday, Luke, and tonight Bennett MacArthur is with those two. Now shot from the line right on, save made again by Ingham. So a little tweaking, and Kirk also moved from the left wing to the right wing. Now we're going to see the game's first penalty. I think it's going to be on the Coyotes' Ben MacArthur, as he clipped Helge Grans behind the Kings' net. And 5 minutes and 56 seconds into the second period, LA will go on the power play, the first for either team.
Yeah, Grans down behind the net. Helge Grans, you got a name like Helge Grans, you're going to be a big guy, Peter, and he is. But McCarthy ended up taking him down there. MacArthur ended up taking him down. So the Coyotes will be shorthanded here, and it's a big kill because there hasn't been a lot of great scoring chances, and yet LA is going to get a golden opportunity here right now. And of course, they have that Turcotte combination out there to start things off.
Helge Grans, 6'3", 195 pounds, from Sweden. So McCartney, who had a shorthanded goal on Friday night, won't get that chance this time because he's in the box. The Coyotes were a perfect 4 for 4 against Vegas in that 5-2 win on Friday. 4 for 4 in penalty killing while scoring a shorthanded goal. We'll see what they can do here tonight. It's a double minor for high sticking, so he must have drawn blood against Helge Grans. So LA with a 4-minute power play here. Double minor on Ben McCartney for high sticking. Kings with the puck in the Coyote zone. Wrist shot from the left circle by Turcotte, gobbled up by the goaltender Vejmelka. He'll hold it.
Yeah, Vejmelka saw that the whole way. Guenther too, we talked about this on Friday. Peter, you see him out there certainly on the power play. He's been effective 5-on-5, but also out there on the penalty kill, which I don't know if, big picture when he's up with the Coyotes and whenever that is, whether it's next year or whatever, I don't know if they're necessarily going to have him on the penalty kill, but it's nice to see that he has that versatility to his game, because it's not like he's just been out there for 10 seconds on the PK. He was out there a lot on Friday night, too.
Coyotes control the draw. Another face-off win for Reese Vitelli. Seems like he's automatic. And the Coyotes are able to clear the puck the length of the ice. Up come the Kings. Dudas on the right wing gets into the Coyote zone. Shoots the puck in behind the net. Kolyachonok runs into traffic there as the puck squirts free to the left point, held in by LA. Now Dudas, left circle, one-time attempt, but that went wide. On the near side, the loose puck is played by LA. Centering pass to Flex to the blue line. Held in by Spence. Now Dudas a shot, and that one's wide as well. Again, the Kings keep it alive. Pass kicked away by Vitelli, played out of the left corner, and taken there by Pinelli. Now cross ice to Dudas. He'll try again, and getting a piece as Vejmelka came way out past the top of the crease to make a stop on that one. From the blue line, Spence sends one wide. 19 seconds left in the first of two high-sticking minors on Ben McCartney. Coyotes can't get control to get out of their own zone with the puck. Dudas, high slot, Spence the drive. Save again by Vejmelka. Rebound just goes wide past the far post. What a chance by Francesco Pinelli, but he couldn't get it to go.
Coyotes got to get it clear here. You can't stay in your zone for 4 straight minutes like this.
Puck now cleared out of there by the Coyotes. Finally. 1:48 to go in the double minor for high sticking on McCartney. Here come the Kings back. Turcotte going to the net, left side. Can't get a shot off, centers in front, a shot. And Kaliyev is stopped by Vejmelka. Dursey keeps it in. Now to Byfield. Byfield to the blue line. Sean Dursey the shot. Blocked in front, rebound. Byfield centering pass, and couldn't be played by Kaliyev. He's got to go back to the boards and pick it off again. Now in the corner to Turcotte, to Kaliyev. Arthur Kaliyev for Turcotte. Back in front, a shot, and that's wide as Chromiak had a chance. Kings with a lot of chances around that Coyotes net, but they can't score. Here come the Coyotes back. Short-handed, a chance, and a shot right on by Dalen Kuefler, and that's stopped by Ingham.
I think Kuefler was right there at the end of his shift. He was. You could see his eyes got big with the puck in front of him. It was the only thing between him and the goal, but he was definitely at the end of that penalty kill. Didn't have a lot of gas left.
45 seconds left in the Kings' 4-minute power play. Coyotes and LA scoreless midway through the hockey game. Dudas into the Coyotes' right circle. Spins at the top of the circle. Sends it into the middle, but it goes off a Coyote stick over the goal and played in the far corner. And then swatted out of the zone by Dylan Guenther. Now behind the net, Mannix Landry creates some problems as the goaltender Ingham came back to get it, and Landry almost stole it from him. And then Landry held up two Kings to waste some more seconds on the penalty, and now finally the Kings come back with one final rush with the man advantage at the tail end of this 4-minute power play. Centered out in front off a Coyote defender stick, then Spence sends it into the corner. McCartney's out of the box, and the Coyotes are back at full strength. LA, 4 minutes of power play time, and they threatened quite a bit. Had a lot of puck possession, Luke, but did not score.
Yeah, we saw the Coyotes on Friday night have to kill a penalty early, and they did it, and they did a very good job of it, and they seemed to build some momentum off of it. Tonight, much different, killing off a 4-minute in the middle of the second period, but maybe they can get something going offensively after what they just did, because I'll tell you what, I don't care what level it is, Heater, if it's rookie, if it's NHL, whatever, you're killing off 4 straight minutes, and a lot of that was spent in Arizona's zone. That means your goalie's doing a good job. That also means collectively your forwards and defensemen out there on the penalty kill are doing an excellent job too.
The Coyotes were able to kind of keep the Kings to the outside a lot. They moved that puck around and did get a few chances, but boy, Vejmelka continues to be impressive. He's a big goalie at 6'4", 205 pounds, and he comes out to challenge as well. And the Kings were not able to get it by him on that 4-minute power play. And midway through the second period, now we have the ice scrape, so we'll pause a little bit.
You mentioned Vejmelka, the one time he was, I wouldn't even say out of position, but the one time he was beat was that chance that Pinelli had, and he threw it through the open net basically and just missed wide. But Vejmelka's done a really good job of just being in good position and using that size to really cut down the Kings' angles on shots. Let's get you caught up on that scoreboard too. The across-town scoreboard, Colorado a 5-4 overtime win over Anaheim. So the Ducks are 1-1 in this tournament, so is Colorado. San Jose over Vegas 5-2. That's a final from the Ice Den as well. So the Sharks are 1-1 in this tournament. Vegas is 0-2. One of these two teams tonight will be 2-0, and of course the other one will drop to 1-1.
And again, concerning Anaheim, as we told you in the first period, their outstanding young center, Trevor Zegras, was slashed in the back of the leg in that game and had to leave, putting his status certainly in doubt for tomorrow's game as the Coyotes take on the Ducks to close out this 3-game rookie face-off tournament. That's a noon start right here at Gila River Arena, and we'll have the stream for you once again. Back to live action now as the Kings control the draw. It's sent into the Coyotes' right corner. Played along the near boards and out. Bennett MacArthur trying to advance it just past the stick of Valentin Nussbaumer. And behind the Kings' net, played by Dylan Robinson. And now stolen by Nussbaumer along the left boards. Behind the net, he's looking for Jacob Frasca. Frasca is tied up and had the puck taken away by Robinson. And LA able to clear it out now. And over the line comes Ty McSorley. Poke checked off his stick by Vladislav Kolyachonok. Now in the Coyotes' left corner. Cole Hults hands it off to Kolyachonok. Kings play it on the turnover. Spence to the blue line to Saprika. Byfield shoots from the left circle. Save made by Vejmelka. And the rebound comes away to the Coyotes, and Bennett MacArthur dumps it in on the backhand as he ends his shift. Coyotes changing. Kings trying to catch him in that change. Long outlet pass over the Coyotes line to Kaliyev. Now behind the net. It goes for Canonica. He can't make a play. Coyotes come back. Liam Kirk leading the rush on the left wing. Kirk gets around the defender behind the net. Looks for the wraparound at the right post. And the save made by Ingham, and he covers up in the crease.
I thought he might sneak that in there. The Kings, their line was all jumbled up. They had guys from 3 different lines out there up front, and then Liam Kirk comes sprinting through down that left side. We talked about this on Friday night, Heater. Kirk's not necessarily known for his speed, but he's looked pretty quick at times in this rookie tournament.
Well, he has, and that was a great rush there down the left wing and looking for the wraparound. Liam Kirk is certainly known for his goal scoring, has a tremendous shot, and really put himself on the map with his performance at the World Championships, co-leading the tournament with those 7 goals. And shortly after that, earned a contract with the Coyotes and will make his North American Pro debut this year, almost certainly in Tucson. Penalty coming up now on the Kings. So the Coyotes in possession of the puck will have Vejmelka skate off for the extra attacker. Guenther tries to dump it in, but he couldn't get it deep. It was stopped by the defenseman Dursey, and that will draw the whistle. And the Kings penalty is coming up now on Kaliyev.
It would have been great if Guenther could have got that puck past Zuri right there just to sort of set up. And you want to work on everything you can in a format like this. It would have been good to see if they could set something up before the Kings could actually even touch the puck, maybe get Vejmelka to the net and have that extra attacker. But a good play there by Zuri to break it up, so the Coyotes will have to go 5-on-4 instead of 6-on-5.
So the power play was certainly powerful for the Coyotes on Friday night against Vegas, as the Coyotes scored 3 power play goals. They were 3 for 7 and ended up, of course, with the 5-2 victory. Dylan Guenther with 2 of those power play goals. Matthias Maccelli with the other. And not coincidentally, they're out there now. Guenther to the near side, sends it to McCartney. McCartney hands it off to Maccelli. Now to Landry, top of the circle, blue line Moser, right side Guenther, wrist shot, save made with a blocker by Ingham, and the rebound is cleared by LA.
If there had been a Coyote there for the rebound, that was in. I mean, Ingham made the initial save, but there was a wide open net after he stopped the first one.
45 seconds gone in the Kaliyev penalty. Coyotes come back over the Kings line. This game is scoreless with just over 7 minutes left in the second period. Pass into the middle, intercepted by LA. And Turcotte sends it off the left boards. Can't get by Kolyachonok, however. Now in behind the Coyotes net. Hults battling with Turcotte. Turcotte trying to tie things up to waste seconds on the penalty, and finally the puck is pried free by the Coyotes' Matthias Maccelli. Arizona has possession again, and Hults leads the rush. Hults comes to the LA line, backhands it wide of the net, played by Ingham to the far boards, but MacArthur keeps it in, then he turns it over. And up the ice comes Chromiak, shorthanded. Chromiak sends one to the net, but the Coyotes get back quickly. On the back check was Liam Kirk to disrupt that. Now the Coyotes on the power play at the other end, pass into the middle, and it's sent by MacArthur as he whirled around, and it deflects wide of the net. Left point kept in by Hults. His pass broken up. 10 seconds left in the penalty on Kaliyev, and the Coyotes go back in their own end to retrieve it. Provolnev's pass deflects to the Kings line, intercepted by Jordan Spence, and the penalty is over. Arthur Kaliyev is out of the box. So both teams with power play chances in this second period, and the game plays on scoreless with 5:50 to go. Now back in the Coyote zone to get it is Nussbaumer. Sends it off the end boards to the far side. Turned over by Crotty. But then coming over is Provolnev to take it away again. Now the Kings get it back, and a shot from the left of the net, deflected wide. In the corner, Sodergran reverses it behind the Coyotes net to the near boards, and Provolnev will clear it out. This will go for icing on the Coyotes, and we get the stoppage with 5:18 left in this second period. Still no score. Now, we're not able to tell you what the shot totals are because shots aren't being put up on the scoreboards here in this tournament. But each goaltender has made some big saves to keep the game scoreless.
I tried to count them for a while, Heater, and then about 2 minutes in, I gave up.
In the first, you could almost count them, but here in the second, there's been more of a flurry of shooting activity for sure. Puck sent from the left boards, high in the air, and it reaches the glove of the goaltender, Karl Vejmelka, for the Coyotes, and he'll hold on to it.
What I do know is however many shots LA has, Vejmelka has that many saves too. I can do that math without even having all the information.
You're a wizard.
Try. I guess Ingham has all the saves for LA too, but we're not talking about him.
That's right. Face off to Vejmelka's right. And Vitelli wins it straight back. In the left corner, it's played by Emberson to Vitelli. Now up off the stick of Keating, played back by the Kings. Saprika to center ice. And it's backhanded by Sodergran. He can't get it deep, and the Coyotes have the puck back again. Emberson up on the right side, deflects off the stick of Vitelli, played behind the net by Ingham. Loose puck played by the Kings, and up the ice they come. Logan Morrison over the line. Poke checked off the stick of the Kings' Pinelli. The Coyotes dump into the left corner, but it's going to be icing on Arizona. MacArthur hustled down, but could not get there ahead of Dursey.
MacArthur was really close, and the Coyotes just sort of flipped that puck into that corner, almost trying to create an opportunity to set up in the LA zone. So just barely got called for icing there, but now a big face-off in their own zone. And Heater, I don't see Reese Vitelli out there to take the face-off, so I don't even know what to think anymore.
Yeah, it seems like in the first two games of this tournament, he's been out there for every big face-off, and I can't remember him losing one.
He's like the Boyd Gordon of this tournament.
Well, the Coyotes win the draw this time. It's Jacob Frasca to win a face-off. Frasca's got it now on the right wing. Passing ahead. Didn't connect with Guenther. Puck goes deep into the Kings' left corner. Now a big hit in the right corner. Coming in for the Coyotes was McCartney. Now he's got it. Fires one from the right circle. And that was wide, but Ben McCartney with another hit. We saw a few of those on Friday. Now a shot from the right circle. They score! Dylan Guenther. There was traffic in front of Ingham, but Guenther's got that magic shot, and it continues to be that. His third goal of the tournament, and the Coyotes have the 1-0 lead.
And there he goes again, this time from the right face-off circle, really high too. And like we were saying the other night, even if it's not this like super intimidating shot, he makes sure it gets in on net, and he has some deceptiveness to his shots. And that one I thought just kind of, he snuck it through. He snuck one through the other night. He had that one that went right up underneath the crossbar and hit the bottle that was more of a highlight reel goal, but he had a few shots on Friday where he was just very skilled at getting them in on goal at sort of weird angles or lower to the ice. And that one goes in, and Ben McCartney's right in front of the net too, of course.
Just like he was for the second Guenther power play goal on Friday. So that's a good combination. McCartney setting the screen, and Guenther shooting. Cole Hults picks up the lone assist at 16:05, and the Coyotes have the lead, breaking this long scoreless deadlock. Kings coming back. Chromiak with it over the Coyotes line, drops it off to Saprika. Now Turcotte behind the net, trying to center, had it blocked. He gets it back, sends left point. Cameron Saprika the shot, blocker save made by Vejmelka. Rebound played by the Kings. Kept alive by Jordan Spence. Cross ice to the left point to Saprika. Wrist shot through traffic, that's wide. Spence has it again at the point. He's pressured by Kuefler. Now out of the net is the goaltender, Vejmelka. Kind of swimming a little bit, but he's able to secure that loose puck at the left side of the goal and get the whistle.
Don't often see the goalie make the save from behind the net, but I think he just did right there.
Karel Vejmelka just given the lead. And a couple of scary seconds there as he was out of his crease. The Kings tried to tie it up, but didn't get the opportunity. Face off to Vejmelka's right. LA wins the draw. Now into the slot for Byfield. Doesn't have an opening. Throws it back to the right point. Helge Grans with the shot. That's wide of the glove of Vejmelka. Now behind the goal, the Coyotes able to play it, and it's nudged to Landry. Right side to Guenther. You'll get to center, then the puck is knocked away. And then shot by Hults in behind the Kings net, played by Landry from the left wing. His shot stopped by Ingham right up against the near post. Centering pass, tapped by Landry toward the goal, intercepted by the Kings. Then one-handed by Moser, but the loose puck is played by the Kings and they'll clear it out.
It's a big final 2 minutes here for the Coyotes. You got the lead. You'd like to add to it, but you certainly don't want LA tying it right before the intermission.
Kolyachonok gives to Maccelli. He'll send it across the ice. It caroms off the boards. Played in the trapezoid behind the Kings net by Dylan Robinson. He hits Aiden Duda on the left wing. Duda the shot. That's wide. Into the right corner. Loose puck goes to the far boards, and Liam Kirk snaps the pass on the left wing to Reese Vitelli. He's checked heavily there, but he's able to dump the puck in. Kings clear it just over the line far side. Cole Hults trying to nudge it to Vitelli. Knocked away, but playing it is Kirk. Now he turns it over to Dudas. Aiden Dudas of the Kings shoots the puck into the Coyotes' right corner. Kirk behind the net to Hults. To the far boards. Now Vitelli is rubbed out, and the loose puck is played back at the LA line. Almost turned over to MacArthur, but LA's Saprika will clear it the length of the ice. It was a tip, so no icing called. With 1:10 left in this second period, 1-0 Coyotes. In the neutral zone, Valentin Nussbaumer shoots it just inside the Kings line. Cleared ahead by Dursey, intercepted briefly by Frasca. Now taken back by the Kings, and Morrison's shot is blocked as he couldn't get it through. Final minute of play in this second period.
Nussbaumer came back there, just got just a stick on that shot from behind before he could take that shot.
Now it's dumped on the backhand by Frasca in behind the Kings net. Nussbaumer zooms in to play it. He's checked. Loose puck tapped toward the line and then nudged out from center ice. Cam Crotty shoots it back in for the Coyotes. Half a minute to go in the period, 1-0 Arizona. Dursey for LA with an opening to center. Flips it now into the Coyotes' right corner. Back after it, Crotty. Crotty along the near boards. Trying to find Kuefler, taken away by Turcotte. To the left circle, back to Turcotte. His shot attempt blocked nicely by Gabe Klassen. Now Turcotte along the far boards. Keating is trying to defend him along with Klassen. Kings come away with the puck, but they won't get the final shot off as the horn sounds, and that's the end of what turned out to be an active second period. Luke, with the teams going back and forth, picking up the pace, getting some scoring chances, and the Coyotes score extraordinaire. First round pick Dylan Guenther does it again, wristing home a shot from the right circle at 16:05 to break the scoreless tie. It's Guenther's third goal of the tournament, and now the Coyotes have the 1-0 lead.
He's been as good as advertised. I mean, when they drafted him, everybody talked about his ability to shoot from pretty much anywhere on the ice and make things happen, and he has done that. They've played 5 periods of hockey in this rookie tournament. He has 3 goals. He's been close a couple other times, but I'm very impressed by how he is able to get that shot on goal consistently, but not just shoot it right into the goalie's chest. Make it a difficult save, and 3 times they haven't been able to stop it. Ben McCartney, again, that whole play started with him being physical in the LA zone. It allowed the Coyotes to set up, and then he was right in front of the net. And I'll tell you what, there were 7 goals the other night. There's only been 1 tonight, but this game has been a very entertaining hockey game.
It has been, and it's a more intense game between these 2 longtime rivals, even though the players haven't been in this rivalry. The Coyotes and Kings get together. There's always a lot of intensity. You talked about Guenther during the play, Luke, and I think you made a really good point how that he can shoot it in so many different ways and has really good accuracy. And his calling card is his shot, and we saw the huge shot in the game on Friday where he knocked the water bottle off the top of the goal with that blazing wrist shot that was pretty much unstoppable. But then his next 2 goals, he's been able to pinpoint the shot and use a screen of Ben McDonald in front to get the goal. Not necessarily something that everyone's going to go ooh and ah about like his first goal, but just the accuracy and knowing where to find the hole.
Yeah, even before his first goal the other night, he did a similar thing and shot it low to the ice, and it nearly snuck past the LA goalie the other night, Patera. They teach you growing up, you always want to shoot higher as much as you can because it's going to be a lot harder for the goalie to make that stop because your shoulders just don't go like that. But it's not the only place goals are scored, and it's been interesting to watch a guy that has succeeded on every level because of his ability to score with the shot. Pick different parts of the net to shoot at here in these first 2 games, and he's had a lot of success doing it.
Guenther with his 3rd goal of the tournament. Cole Hults, the lone assist, again at 16:05. Ben McCartney didn't get an assist on that play, but he was standing in front of goaltender Jacob Ingham, providing the screen. That's been the only goal in this game. And Luke, before we go to break here for the intermission, just want to get your thoughts on one other aspect of that second period. How pivotal was the Coyotes' penalty kill? And right now they're a perfect 6 for 6 in this tournament, but the Kings get the 4-minute power play and do not score.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, it's big in every situation, but when you're scoreless midway through a game and there hasn't been any shorthanded time and all of a sudden you have to kill off 4 consecutive minutes, and you remember, I mean, the first couple minutes of that entire power play, LA had the Coyotes pinned in their zone and they couldn't get a clear or a change or anything, and they still found a way to work their way out of that, get some new players out there, and manage to kill off the rest of the penalty there. That's big now in a 1-0 game. They could easily be down 2-1 if that penalty kill doesn't go well.
So 1-0, the Coyotes have the lead after 2 periods of play. Luke, do you have one read for us before we
I got one more for you here. I want you to watch the game from a private suite with all the